A lot of planning. We are here.
Yeah, we
Watched about 8 games that we had to remember.
Yeah, scoot over, son, scoot over. So our first game we saw was this is Saturday, by the way, Saturday. Redondo Union versus
Los Alamitos.
Los Alamitos. And what's your take on that?
High scoring game. Redondo Union just shot the ball well and looked fast, very fast.
I thought they did a good job at setting the pace.
Yeah, I thought both teams shot the ball well.
Yeah, both teams shot the ball well. I think he gets everything out of that team, Redondo Union. It looks like they're a unit. They got
especially for public school.
Especially for a public school. You're right. It seems like that they have a bunch of cohesiveness. I think Coach Morris does a phenomenal job over there. And it was a good win for them. I'm real interested to see them in the open division without size.
They're in the same division as Harvard Westlake.
So they would play in the open division with Roosevelt. They're on pace. Roosevelt, Harvard Westlake, maybe Bosco, maybe Sierra Canyon, Notre Dame. La Mirada may sneak in there. And I think those are the 8.
La Mirada's in South Pass League.
No, they're not. No. But yeah, La Mirada is in Mayfair's league, I believe.
They blew them out the other day.
Yeah, they sure did. All right, next game.
You didn't want to talk about Los Alamitos a little bit?
What we got to say about Los Alamitos?
I thought that kid could shoot, number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah.
They have a good team. I wonder how they did tonight against Inglewood. I haven't checked yet. But
I think they might have beat Inglewood.
You think they beat Inglewood?
Yeah, I think they might have.
Well, we don't know the score because we ain't checked on it yet. The next game we saw was who?
Think. Modern Day and Campbell Hall.
Yeah, my guy plays for Modern Day. Luke Barnett is a son of a gun. Luke Barnett is a high major kid. I've personally spoken to a few.
His dad.
His dad is a coach out there in Orange County. I've spoken to a few schools about them, and I actually convinced the school to put them on their list, put him on their list. So I think Luke Barnett, I'm not going to say it publicly, but Luke Barnett's a stud. A Power 5, Power 4 now. So they won. He had 31 points in like 28 minutes or something like that. Real splendid. Talks trash, knows how to compete. Highly skilled, can shoot the piss out of the ball. Just one of my favorite players right now. Luke Barnett is definitely, I wish I could see him more, but that traffic going in his direction is just unforgiving. So I don't get a chance. But who did they play? Campbell Hall. Ugh.
That coach, that's what's driving you crazy right now?
I think we got to talk about that in another video. I'm going to do a recap of the coaches at the end of the year, and I'll do it now. But I think Campbell Hall.
I thought they're skilled.
I think Isaiah Johnson is very good. He's going to Colorado next year. He's one of the top point guards in California.
He had 30. He had his 30.
He got his 30.
He really wanted that 30. He was looking up at his score with 3 minutes left. He's like, I need 30.
He was looking up, and he got fouled a lot. But to credit to him, he knows how to create fouls and stop that clock.
Yeah, I thought the Modern Day coach might have made a little bit of a mistake keeping the scrubs in.
Scrubs?
A little bit. They were only up 8. Was maybe a minute left.
Right. And he kept them in. Yeah. He kept them in.
And somehow they only won by 4.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something close like that.
Yeah, they went on a run, too. That was kind of insane.
Yeah. So Luke Barnett's a stud. The next game we saw was who?
The Windward game.
Oh, Windward.
And Corona Centennial.
And Corona. I like Windward.
Yeah. Aren't there 2 brothers, Jeremiah and Jordan, on that team?
I think so. They may be brothers, but man, I like Windward. I really like. I would have loved to see Windward play Harvard Westlake. They one of their big kids was out. I would have loved to see him in that game. I think Harvard Westlake would have won, but
no.
You don't think so?
No.
You
No.
Really? Mm-hmm. I think it would have been a tougher game, but
athleticism is 100 to 1 Windward.
100 to 1 Windward. You think so? Yeah. Harvard Westlake does have an athleticism deficit,
and that athleticism that they need is on the bench.
Right. Being who?
Pierce Cole.
Yeah, Pierce Cole. You're right.
He's gonna Mr. Abibo's gonna have to play him next year.
Yeah, you're going to have to play him next year for sure. But he got to play him this year to give him. But you got April, you got the summer, and I think he's going to coach him at why not.
Then they got to play some big games in summer league and fall league before they could actually get there.
I agree. I 100% agree with you. But I'm very impressed. I think the coach name at Windward is DJ Gay. I'm very impressed with you. Very, very impressed with you. I love the tempo. I love the maturity of his team. I love the tempo. Congratulations to him. He has a hell of a program over there. I don't know him. Has a hell of a program over there. And the last game we saw over there was...
You're skipping teams.
I'm skipping?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about them. You want to talk about them?
I can't imagine them actually being in the state championship. That was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
How many seniors did they have? A lot?
Yeah, Jared McCain and his crew, the kid at UCLA. And they got a kid at LMU, too. He was a senior. He was a good athlete. But who else? Any other school you want to talk about before we talk about Inglewood and Canyon?
No.
Canyon. What's your thoughts on Canyon High School?
That kid with Benjamin?
Mm-hmm. Brandon Benjamin?
That kid is good.
Very good. Highly skilled, calm, cool, collective. The game comes easy, has a high IQ. He's going to San Diego, which will be close to...
San Diego?
Yeah, one of them San Diegos. And which will put... He's in Orange County, so his family will be able to go to the game. He'll have great support down there in San Diego. It's probably an hour drive for them, 45 minutes. So
30, maybe 35.
Whatever it is.
On a good day, 35.
It's close enough. It's close enough where they can he can have family support. But he's a stud. He had 40. And he got it every which way, at every level.
Three shooting, free throws, layouts, and ones.
Mid-range. Like, he did one move on the baseline, but he missed.
Behind the back.
Behind the back, dog. But he missed it. He had the crowd buzzing, dog. He had the crowd buzzing. The crowd wanted him to get 40. You could tell.
And it wasn't even like a big 40, like, I dropped 40 on Jason Crow. It was like a quiet 40.
It was calm, cool, collective 40, man. I wish him success moving forward. Who won that game, by the way?
Inglewood. They got their get back.
They got their get back because they beat them at the Damien Classic, right? And
the Classic at Damien.
The Classic at Damien. Thank you, dog. And what's your take on Inglewood?
I thought Jason Crow, he just got all his points in bunches, all in the second half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was quiet in the first half. Mm-hmm. He got him in bunches.
And that kid, number one, he played good.
What I like about that team is they're finding other sources at the right time because we're about to get into the playoffs in a few weeks. And they had two shooters over there, number 15 and number 1, right?
Yeah.
I mean... They hit big shots, man. And I love the fact that they're building their trust now. So when the playoffs come, they'll be ready because it's going to be some high-intensity games. I can't wait for us to go to some playoff games, dog. Oh, the intensity levels.
Jason Crow just got his 3,000th point.
Congratulations to Jason Crow on getting his 3,000th point.
Jason Crow Jr.
Jason Crow Jr. Appreciate you, dog.
Yep.
And he probably going to hit 4,000, dog.
Probably junior?
Mm-hmm. Probably gonna hit 4,000. So
that's 1,000 a year.
That's pretty insane.
That's insane.
But he got 3,000 before the end of his junior year, so that's more than 1,000 a year. That's insane. And he already won the state championship. So very impressive. Very impressive high school career, man. He's gonna be one of them in terms. If he can win league and or city or CIF and or state championship these next 2 years. He'll go down in history as one of the best high school players of all time in California. Mm-hmm. In addition to his individual accolades, you know. That's a short list. Today, we went to some games, too. We saw Loyola Verdun Day, which was a good game, 55-54. Young man made a free throw with the last second. Splash, made it. And then we drove over to South Pass, and we saw another one of my favorite players. Another one. Who's one?
Shaylin Shepard.
Shaylin Shepard, one of my favorite players, dog. I told you he was a high major. I saw him play at Maranatha this summer, and he's another kid that I called 4 or 5 schools on. And I told them that they need to put him on their list before it's too late. You know what I mean? So by the end of the summer, I can almost guarantee you that Luke Barnett and Shaylin Shepard will have Power 4 schools hitting them up in a major way.
Luke Barnett is a senior?
He's a junior.
Junior?
Yeah, and Shaylin Shepard is a freshman.
Freshman.
Freshman. And I will go as far as to say, if you offer Shaylin Shepard a scholarship, you should offer Ethan Hill a scholarship too. Imagine those kids playing 8 years together. 4 in high school and 4 in college. The other big man?
Yeah, 35.
He's a bad boy too. He's a bad boy too, man. Shaylin Shepard got in foul trouble, and Ethan Hill did a good job holding down the fort. Took over a little bit, got some big rebounds, got some and ones, got some big time catches in the paint. Phenomenal kid. The next game we saw was who else we see? Oh, stop.
Crossroads. Let's just do the Crossroads then.
Who they play? Y'all getting this in real time, dog. That's Crossroads and who they play? They won though, right? They look good though. Crossroads is bigger. Crossroads is bigger this year. They have a true center. They have a young man over there by the name of E.J. Vernon, who's really, really good. He's a D1 kid, and they have a center now. I'm not sure of his name, but I forgot who they played.
Price.
Oh, they played Price. Price got some good guards, man. They have no size. They have good guards. They're well coached. You know what was cool about that game? They had an NBA player on Price bench, and they had an NBA player on the Crossroads bench. We're so saturated with resources here in LA. You had Alan Crabb on the Price bench, who went to Price. He's an all-time great player. And you had Craig Smith, who went to the NBA out of Fairfax High School, who's at Crossroads. Man, we're saturated with people you can get information from. So I would advise people, man, holler at those people. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums up. We had a great game. The nightcap was South.
Wait, what was the other game?
Anyways, who cares? We only got like 2 minutes left to talk anyway. So, but anyways, overall, how would you rate this high school basketball? So are you having a blast?
Yes.
Hanging out with your daddy, going to all these games?
Yes.
What has been your best games? Who has been your favorite player so far?
Favorite player?
Yeah. Well, fun to watch. Who has impressed you? Forget your favorite player. Who has impressed you this season? If you need to name two, name two. Sit up, champ.
Brandon Benjamin. Is that his name?
Brandon Benjamin. And who else?
Elijah Arenas.
Elijah Arenas is a bad son of a gun, right? Yeah, it's amazing. He's so good. He's always in our videos, even if we don't watch him play. That's how good the young man is.
Yeah, what'd you think, Anto?
Yeah, the other night I saw the highlights.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressive.
I was watching the Hoopsville thing while we were at the South Bath game.
Yeah, man. Very impressive. I couldn't be more proud of that father-son relationship. And it's funny, the last 3 people we've mentioned, Jason Crow, Elijah Arenas, and Anto, all father-son relationships in a big way. And you see the results of it. You see the results. It's plain as that. So anyways, man, any final words? I know we covered a lot, but we didn't do it Saturday night because we got home late. We had a long drive home. Anything else? What's up, Clipper Darrell? We hung out with my man. I've known Clipper Darrell for 20 years when I used to have season tickets to the Clippers. But Clipper Darrell is a great friend of ours. And be on the lookout. We got a shootout coming soon. Man-to-man shootout. We gonna get it done. But any last words, man?
No.
All right. Well, y'all go ahead and have a great day. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll see what games we're going to tomorrow. And we talk to you guys next time. Peace.